Today at JKR, we're going to be doing something different. I picked up this Jeep Scrambler back in, I think, end of November. It's a barn find. If I remember right, I think it was a 1983. The truck has sat for about 4 to 5 years. That was the last time it ran, I was told. I was told it ran great when it was parked. Just parked in the barn, and fortunately the guy passed away and nobody never messed with it. So we're going to see if we cannot get it running today. It's a pretty cool Jeep. Decent interior. If I remember right, it had 110,000 miles, I do believe. Interior's in a real good shape. Looks really cool. I've been trying to look around if it's been repainted. The bottom of the doors are really solid, and I don't really see much rust on it. I'm not sure if it's the original paint yet or not. It does have some paint bubbling here and there. Down low. The box is really solid. Don't really see no rust holes nowhere inside the box. Looks real good. So, without it not starting for so many years, what is that? It has the inline 6. I say, a lot of my friends say that's a real good motor that it had. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a battery. I'm going to disconnect the gas line from the tank going to the carb. Because since it's sat so long, I do not want to suck like rust or dirt from the gas tank in through the carb. And what I'll end up doing is probably putting some clear plastic fuel filters on it. And what I'll do is I'll just get like a standalone 5-gallon gas can to run the hose from that to the fuel pump is what I'm thinking. And we'll see what comes out of the fuel pump before we hook it up to the carb. So go from there, see what we can do. I'll go grab a battery. This is the original old battery, so we gotta take that out. Get a little low on batteries in the shop. I had to go out and borrow a battery from my daughter's Jeep Kia. But she won't know, won't hurt her, right? Alright, let's get this out of here. And I've been thinking, I don't know, I might take my chances. I might just hook up the battery and unhook the gas line from the fuel pump going to the carburetor, running in this water bottle here, and see what the gas looks like maybe. Alright, I have one cable here. That'd be my power. Right here it is. We found it. And that should be my ground to the block. Like so. Let's see. We want to hook the gas line to the carb. That way we don't set no crap up in there. Just like so. Water bottle from earlier this morning. Breakfast. Take that clamp off. Gonna put it just like that. Let's see what it spits up in there. Move my ladder here. Alright. And I do not have nothing. Well, I just started their Jeep about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. I wonder if her battery's dead. Me, with batteries and tires, we just don't get along. Oh, of course, there's nothing in it. Alright, I guess I'll have to charge that battery up before I can continue on. Yeah, I cannot keep air in tires and batteries charged around this shop. I struggle weekly. I don't know, they hate me, I hate them. Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait and charge this battery up a little bit. And we'll see if we can go ahead and get some sparkage. I charged the battery overnight. Last night I called a friend, had a friend come over, we checked spark, we got good spark. So, let's see if we can not crank this baby over. See if we get some crankage out of it. Battery is a lot better charged up. See if we get any fuel coming out of the fuel pump. See what happens. Oh, I forgot there's a battery shut-off knob over here. Turn that on. See what happens. That's good. We got crankage. Looks like we are not getting no gas. Oh, maybe I should put some gas in there. See what happens. Okay, I just put 5 gallons of gas in it. Let's see if it pumps some fuel now. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh. Something smells hot. Wonder if that's the starter. I don't feel like I cranked on it that much. Carburetor looks nice and clean. Oh, let me see. Put a little bit of gas down its throat, see what happens. See if we get some ignition. Oh, that's a good sign. She wants to start right off. All right. I think we're gonna have a runner here. Oh, if the fuel pump's bad or what? You'd think I'd be getting some fuel by now. Oh, I probably didn't put enough fuel in there. Some more gas. Sure if I'm putting enough gas in there or flooding her out. What I should do is just hook a hose from this bottle, feed it right to the carb actually, like an IV. At least they'll tell me it runs. Choke here, but I have a choke cable. See if I can find the choke in here somewhere. Well, I think it's definitely gonna run. I just gotta somehow figure out why I'm not getting fuel out of the fuel pump. Yeah. Not pumping any fuel. This filter looks like. Oh. Still, filter seems pretty dry. Gonna stay there. Alrighty. I'm not getting any fuel. Like I said, it's sat for 6 years. I wonder if the fuel pickup in the gas tank is clogged. What I might do is undo the holes down here, blow some air through it, see if I can not get it to open up. I guess I'll try that next. Oh, I'm by myself again today. Friends are at work. I want to keep moving on the Jeep, so for right now I'm just gonna make like an IV bottle. I'm just gonna get this drill bit hot here and push it through the bottle cap. Oh, she won't light. Might as well light up the heater over here, right? There we go. Nice and hot, and we'll just push it right through the cap. Hopefully that's a good seal. Actually, that cap was still hot, and they actually bonded around the hole, so looks like that's going to be a pretty good IV for me. And what we'll do is we'll just put gas in this and we'll hang it upside down. We'll have to put a little pinhole in there so we can have it fill up the carb. What we can do is we can put a little slit right about here. Oh. Just like that. Then I'll fill up about here, and then I'll tip it carefully upside down like that. That should work. Try that out. Made my Mountain Dew bottle IV deal here. See if we can not get this hooked up. Oh, let me see. We're just gonna hang this baby up here somewhere. Oh, looks good right there. I know latch. Just be able to do that. Plug that right in there. See if this takes off for us or not here. Hopefully. Check the oil in it. Seem to have good oils. Should be alright just for a little startup. Well, I always tend to make things harder on myself. I asked my friends to help me quite a bit, so if I can get by doing something on my own, I try to. That's why we're doing this stupid contraption here. Just gotta put a little bit of gas in here. Can't see where I put my little, there's my breather hole. Alright. Just hook this up to the little fuse. There we go. There, just like that. Got the IV hooked up. Let's see if we can get this baby started. All right, pretty happy with that. Okay, I'm getting few, wow, I thought I smelled something hot. I'm glad I shut it off when I did. Apparently that primed the fuel pump, spraying fuel all over the engine. I guess before I go ahead and start that back up again, we're gonna have to let all this dry out a little bit. I didn't realize it was going to take off like that. Oh yeah, that right there, that would take some paint off something. Woo! Ah, that That does not smell good at all. I might have to drop the old gas tank and do a flush out on the gas tank. We'll have to see what we come up with, but for right now we'll have to let this all dry. And once it dries out, I'll crank you over a little bit more, see if we can start sucking some fresh gas through that line, and we'll go from there. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Started it up, I didn't let it run very long, but man, it sounds great. No engine noises, knocks, taps. Sounds good and tight. Pretty happy. Came up with a different plan. I don't feel like dropping the gas tank, cleaning it out. What I'm gonna do is I found a electric fuel pump over there on the shelf. What my plans are is unhook the hose before it goes into the fuel pump here. And what I'll do is I'll plug the fuel pump right into the line that goes back to the gas tank. And I'm going to try to suck all that fuel out of the gas tank. And once I get all the fuel out of the gas tank, I'm going to put fresh fuel in it. And I'll suck all that back out. Then I'll put 2 filters on. That goes to the carb. That way it'll catch any little, whatever's left, dirt or rust. And we'll see if it clears up. Well, we'll see if it even runs. But for me to hook the original gas line up without cleaning out the gas tank, that fuel's gonna have to be really clean. But that'll save me a lot of time. I've been underneath the Jeep. The Jeep looks really solid. The frame's really good, but to be honest with you, I really don't want to do any more than I have to. I just kind of want to get it running, see if all the 4-wheel drive and everything works, and go from there. So what we'll do is we'll hook this fuel line up. We'll just run in a plastic jug down here on the floor, and we'll see what we can get out of the tank. All right. See what way this baby flows. It flows that way. So, I'll take that off. This is going to go on here. Another clamp here. Boy, I'm really excited. No, the engine sounded just awesome. I don't really hear no knocks or anything. I know it's too soon to tell, but once we get everything up running on it and get up to temperature and let it run for a good 15-20 minutes or half an hour, and it'll tell us a lot. But so far I'm really happy. Like they say, the truck has sat. I'm hearing all kinds of different stories. I heard 5 to 6, and then I heard 6 to 8 years. So every time I talk to people that know of the Jeep, keep getting a little different years on the number. But that's usually how it goes. Alright, let me see what I can do here. So I hook this up to there. Let's see if we can make this happen. Maybe my electric pump don't work. Well, that could be a problem. Oh, it works. I'm gonna have to be able to hook up directly to the battery. Alright. Let's get this box over here. Alright, I might have to take that pump out. Reload the vehicle. Load the line to get it primed. Problem is, if I do that, alright, it's not working. Sometimes you get lucky and you can put electric fuel pump and it'll pull right through the old fill filter, or if there's a sock in the gas tank. What I'm gonna probably have to do now is I'll probably have to go back all the way back to the gas tank where the line goes into it. Then I'll try to hook my electric pump up there and see if we can drain it that way. What I ended up doing is, instead of taking the line off at the back of the gas tank, I just took my electric fuel pump, fed the hose down through the filler nut, and I sucked a lot of gas out that way. So now what I'm doing, I'm still on my own, so I gotta hook up another IV. And I hooked up the fuel pump back up. Then the hose out of the fuel pump that goes to the carb, I'm gonna run it down to this container. And we're gonna try to clean out the whatever's left in the gas tank. And clean out the fuel line, hopefully. So we're on IV 2. Sometimes needs more IVs than one. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Should just be able to wire that right around there. I have some fuel-less solutions on the exhaust here. Looks like it's pretty dried out. All right. Fill that carb back up. Give the old carb a couple of love taps there just to make sure nothing's sticking in there. Will it run? She runs. Pretty happy with it. IV there. And we'll go ahead and start it up and we'll see what happens. Got my ignition knob on there. Make sure the gloves are out of the fan there for clearance. There we go. Amazing. We even hit the gas pedal or nothing. Crazy. Wow. Oh, it did. Oh, must not be getting gas. Alright, it's sucking some crap out there. Oh, my IV might not be high enough. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, oh, jeez. Alright, it's getting a little messy now. Pretty good. Well, she keeps running out of gas. I think my hoses, I think I gotta take my IV back up higher. Alright, let's try this again here. I should know better, but I thought that would have enough feed down through there. Oh, let me see. I'll try to put that back in this gas can, I guess. We'll take this up higher. Try not to spill anymore. Alrighty. Alright, that wasn't bad. Looks like there might have been a little bit of Coca-Cola left in there yet. A little zero sugar, so that's good. We're not giving her any sugar. Alright, we need to go up like this now. Oh, the stuff you gotta do when you're by yourself. It's crazy. But we get it done. We're just gonna go around and around and wire that right to the mirror like that. Should I sit down a little bit better for me? Alright, we'll try that. Oh, I used to do this a lot when I was younger, but still learning all the time. Okay, let's try this again. Looks good, no leakage. Amazing how that starts right up. This is great. Still sucking some dirt in front out there yet. Not bad. Looking pretty good. like I can hear a little bit of valves back there. I don't know if they're a little bit loose or got some smokage now going on. I think what we'll do is, just to be safe, we'll let that kind of evaporate up, cool down, and it's probably the gas that coughed back out of that bottle earlier. So, boy, you can see how brown. Man, that's still coming out really brown. Woo! Looks like diesel fuel in there. But yeah, we'll continue to keep on running it like that, and I'll keep putting fresh gas in the tank. And gas ain't too bad right now, about $3 a gallon, $2.79, depends on where you go. But hey, saves me time getting down underneath there on my back and dropping the tank, and hopefully this will work out. So I'll keep cycling it, see if we cannot get all that crud out there. We've been running it and cycling it, and we're still getting a lot of dirty gas out of it, as you can see. Apparently when I hooked up the electric fuel pump to the back of the gas tank, it did not suck everything out of the bottom. So what I'm doing is, as I'm letting this run with my IV up here on the hood, running the fuel pump into these containers to get the old gas out, I am putting fresh gas back in it. So I'm just putting new in, taking out the old. So what I'm going to do is, that's going to continue on until that clears up. And I think for this video, that's going to be it. Tomorrow I got to jump on a golf cart and possibly a pontoon ship that we have been building for the last about 5 months now. If I get a chance, I'll get a video of that pirate ship that we're working on. Golf cart's no big deal, just another golf cart. Seen one, you've seen them all. So I thank you again for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you.